another week. I don't know where the weeks go really. It's quite scary. They just fly by. Like, we're almost in mid-August already. It's bonkers. Anyway, having a, I don't know, slow start to the morning. I woke up about 5, so I've been up for a couple of hours. Yeah, about 3 hours now. Sent Kevin off to work with his, snacks, I guess. He didn't actually have a lunch, he just went snacks to have. And yeah, dogs are just napping as usual. I've been drinking tea and watching some YouTube. And also sort of writing up my list for today and sort of updating my bullet journal for the week. Haven't got a lot on. It's Dad's birthday tomorrow, so I want to contact Mum and Dad and see if they want to go out for lunch tomorrow or do anything in the evening. Kevin does work from home tomorrow, so he could hopefully or possibly join us for lunch if we did that. And the dogs would be at the doggy daycare, so we could go wherever they like. So I've got to contact them and see about that. And what else? I don't know. Yeah, just more general homemaking tasks today. Quite a few bits and pieces. Nothing major. House is fairly tidy, which is good. I've been playing with AI to try and determine which shelving unit to get for the space over there. I think, where is the space over there? I think I did mention that yesterday, that we're looking at something. I think I found, I just wanted to double check the measurements, but I took a photo, like I moved the dog toys and the little lounge chair out the roads and had the blank wall, and got AI to put the unit that I'm looking at in. It hasn't got quite the measurements, but it gives me a good idea of how it's going to look. So pretty sure I've chosen the one I want. It's on sale at the moment, 30% off, so kind of need to decide today. I can check with Kevin tonight. It's kind of more of a permanent solution, like it's expensive, so it would be an investment and hopefully a piece that we could continue to use. But as I said, I did mention this yesterday, didn't I? Because we were talking about if we decided it wasn't right when we upgrade the TV unit, we could get something else. But everything's kind of mixed match anyway, so I think we'll be okay just to do the TV unit when we're ready. No great hurry. We'll probably wait till it falls apart, perhaps, which possibly wouldn't take very long. No, it's okay. It works. It's doing the job, which is great. But yeah, I've got my nice things, and I do want to have them out. I do want to be able to put my nice Halloween stuff out and our nice Christmas stuff out. And then we've got some bits and pieces, and I know there's a piece I want to buy in Hawaii, which I'd like to have out. So, because at the moment, the TV unit, there's no real space for things. If you're new, I'm a minimalist and I don't like a lot of stuff out and about. I'm not going to clutter my shelves up, put it that way. So I've got a couple of things up there, but that's really, besides that, and a little bit above my jigsaw desk where I've got some of my things that I really like. That's kind of my little area. There's nowhere to put things. And we got rid of a lot of stuff when we moved, but I've still got some nice glass etched pieces and some nice things that could go out maybe. They don't really go with the tropical theme, so I'm not sure about that. But I'll probably use them for now. Pieces that I had in my nice dining hutch in our old house. But yeah, I don't want to have a lot out, but particularly seasonal things. And I've got some nice Easter stuff too. It would just be nice to display some nice things. Anyway, I'm going to go grab another tea now, and then I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm a bit fibrosore, a bit headachy, so I'm just kind of seeing how things go the next hour. I will get the doggies out, obviously, but probably in the next hour or so, and also warm up that little smidge as well. Be that bit nicer out there, because it's pretty chilly, I believe, out there at the moment, according to the weather app. special. I was just picking up after them. Both of us had to go do poos at the same time, and I bent down and tipped out the whole treat thing. So I said eat up now because there's no more treats the rest of the walk now. I've got, I think the bag's got about 5 left in it now. So I've got them hopeless. Oh dear. I'm going to do it back up, but I'm not using it. But then you can't get things quick. I don't know, maybe I should put in a different spot because I think it's just because up here. Maybe if it went down here lower, it should swing. And when I leaned over, it should have swung there, but for some reason it just tipped over. I don't know. Outside the hotel, they're putting some more plants in here. There's some huge big pot plants up there. It's looking so nice. Back home from the walk, I've hung out the washing. I ended up bringing it in earlier when Coda was out eating some grass, so I took the advantage of being out there. So that's done. I've got a little pile of ironing to do later on. I put on some towels, mainly because our food bowl cover things, I'm sure there's a name for them. Besides that, but like just stop your hand being burnt by your bowl if you're eating on your lap, as we do. I can't think what they're called. But a few of them, actually, I think we've got like 6. So we've got 3 each in different sizes, but the large ones and one of the smaller ones are needing clean. So I've only got small ones left. So I thought I'd better get them on, and there's room on the clothesline. And I've just been sitting here using this, I don't know what this is called, a Vibbit. It just vibrates your foot. It feels really good, actually. So I've just been doing that. Now my foot feels great. I think that's really possibly helping as well. It's supposed to be really good for plantar fasciitis. So as I said, we're just trying some different tools at the moment. Walking in the wide toe flatter shoes. Barefoot around the house, more, not always, but more, and this is a combination, and then some exercises. And I have managed to talk myself into doing some exercises. And usually I want to do a sitting one. Today I feel like doing a standing one, if I can find one, because it's mainly for my back. I've been waking up with a very sore back, because we spent much of Saturday and Sunday on this couch, which I'm not used to doing. I usually have more things to do around the house, but we are sort of nearing towards the end of that, and being such a wet weekend, wasn't like we're going to sit outside and enjoy the nice weather. So yeah, pretty much camped on the couch here, so I'm getting a rather sore back. It's all right now, but I'm suffering more during the night than normal. I always wake up with a sore back. That's pretty normal. I think that's due to my fibro now. I didn't know what caused it, but strong correlation between back pain and fibro. Everything ties back to fibro, I think, pretty much. But anyway, sitting with my heat pack in the morning tends to ease up my back. So my back's feeling quite good now, but I feel it'd be good to do some stretching from my back. So yeah, I'll just, if I can find a little 10-minute program. I said I don't really feel like doing much. I wasn't going to do anything, but I've taught myself into doing it. I am just trying to do it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Or Saturday, I guess, whichever day on the weekend, but that's my goal at the moment. So I guess I should start today off correctly. And yeah, then I'll have a cup of tea and sit down for a little bit probably, and then have my shower and whatnot. Unless I can talk myself into going for my shower straight away. But I kind of feel like I might be needing a little sit down break now. Maybe in a cup of tea, and then we'll go have a shower and try and tackle some of the things on the list that I haven't already tackled, because I've already done a few things. So, and if I do my cocoa lime, I can tick off another thing. Oh, the wild bird. What that one does. Ultimate Eco Expedition. Another one to try out. Well, I am dressed. I just realised it's after 12 o'clock. I was just talking to Dad on the phone. It's his birthday tomorrow, so we're going to go out for lunch for that. Yeah, I better get my breakfast, and then I'll try and get on with some things. I don't know where the time goes, but I guess I have done a bit this morning, so it's not quite so bad. The dog's dinner is on cooking. I did manage to get the some sweet potatoes chopped and get that on before I went in the shower. So another thing I can tick off my list. But yeah, let's go and have my cheap pudding that I made last night. You can tell it's a cold day when both the dogs are snuggled in their beds. It is a bit chilly. I've turned the heating off too. I'm going to get up now and show the dogs dinner, get the rubbish out. I've got some rubbish, just normal rubbish to take. I also got some boxes from the bulk milk, or whatever that, well, bulk lot of milk I got the other day. They've got to be broken down or taken down to the big bin. So I bought my Holken. I've got it waiting over there. I thought I'll stick everything in the Holken, and that way I don't have to try and carry everything. So it'll be easier to take stuff down to the bottom floor with the Holken. Then, what else have we got to do? Oh, this is a funny old day, isn't it? It's, well past 1 o'clock now. So I'm going to get up and do a bit of stuff, and then I'll try and have my lunch about 2. I obviously won't have a big lunch because I've only just had breakfast. And I don't want to wait too long, otherwise I'm not going to want dinner. And I don't want to have dinner too late because then we go to bed early. So I don't know what happened this morning. I did have a handful of nuts earlier, but I've been busy. And when I'm busy, I'm just not thinking about food. I've just been busy. So what else have I got to do? Oh, I've got all the weather gears in the guest rooms, the bathrooms. I need to get that out. And maybe make banana muffins. But that can be done tomorrow as well. So I'm not that worried if I don't do that today. So yeah, kind of done just little bits and pieces that need done. And I do want to try and start a new jigsaw puzzle today. I've been holding off starting one because I was wanting to try and get into the scanning, but apparently when I sat down to do the scanning, it doesn't work. I think I did vlog that. Kevin said there's a bigger issue than he can easily fix. So I don't know what's happening with that right now. So I think, okay, well, I'll go back to doing a jigsaw puzzle then. I was really wanting to get it done probably before we go to Hawaii, but certainly before the weather warms up and I spend a bit more time swimming at the pool or going to the beach or whatever that I plan to do this summer. It's kind of a good wintry job to do. But, if it's not working, it's not working. So, but if we haven't got done, we don't go away to the end of October in the van. That's our first weekend away in the van. Not done by then. I'm just going to have to pack it all up because we're going to need the table in the van. And we have also booked to go down and see Christy at the end of September. She might still be coming up here next week or 2 for a visit. But yeah, we're going to go down there. Kevin's still got some jobs to do at her place. And Canberra is a beautiful place in the spring. I haven't been down there in the spring for a few years, so I wanted to go. I don't know if we'll get to Floreal or not. Probably not, because we've got the dogs, and unless Kevin doesn't want to go, and then Christy and I might go, or Christy might stay with the dogs and we might go. I don't know. We'll just see. We do have Friday. We could do that when it'll be a bit quieter. I wouldn't probably bother going on the weekend because it'll be just busy and crowded. So it'd be kind of nice to go. We'll work that out a bit closer to the time. All that down anyway. Bin's done. Should have picked up something I'm going to sell. Can we chew? Give. Good boy, thank you. Now it's nice and slobbery. Put a wipe down, I guess. Thank you. Right, I'm going to dish up their dinner. Well, put a bag in the bin. Dish up their dinner. What else did I have to do? My foot is sore, so I don't want to do too much on my foot right now. So I'm going to leave the banana muffins. They can easily wait till tomorrow. And there's a little thing I can do while Kevin's working. I've got groceries tomorrow. Maybe I'll make them later. Maybe I'll make them. They don't take a few minutes to make. So I'll try and get them done. I'll try and get them done today. Because I'll try and get my groceries tomorrow. That's how I'm going to be feeling. I was going to say something else too. I've got a bit of ironing I'm going to try and do. But again, I might try it. Wait and do that a bit later on. Maybe 1:30. I'll keep trying to do a bit more for now. But my foot's sore. I guess I went for a good walk this morning and I've done a bit more on it. So you'll see. I do feel it's getting better. Maybe I'll go and do my little vibrating thing again because that does seem to help a lot. Maybe I'll do that when I have lunch. Gosh, that time's crazy. I'll leave my Hulken out because I'll need it tomorrow for groceries. And we're going out for lunch tomorrow, aren't we? I forgot about that, so that's okay. Oh, so much to think about. Something else I thought I need to do this, and I forgot what it was. When I was out, I thought about that. Oh, tomorrow try and drop off donations. Unless I write down, it's probably not going to happen. Unless all the donations are at the back of my van. So hopefully I might see it in the morning. Put them in the van, drop them off. After I drop the puppies off. All right. I said I was going to have lunch around 2. It's 10 to 3. Definitely not hungry, but this will just be a bit of soup, so that's fine. I shouldn't fill me up too much. It's just a cauliflower and sweet potato soup, so good for me. Getting some vegetables, and that will definitely tide me over to dinner time. What happened for dinner? I got leftover pasta for dinner, so good to get some extra vegetables in now. And just been doing some measuring of things. This is the next puzzle that I'm starting on. So I haven't done any of it yet. So I'm going to start with doing the edges. I'm not sure I get to do a haul for you. It's mainly fruit and veg, all the usual things. Finished my groceries in a mega sized lift down to the basement. I think I'm going to need Kevin to help me because this is not all going to fit in the whole can. it again. Didn't hit record. I just cleaned the board and the dish. Nothing too exciting. Actually, might take that off there because it's just going to make a mess. So when the fruit is all dry, or tomatoes and apples, I can just go straight in there. I'm not sure I've actually spoken to you guys today. No, I did when I was out shopping. So yeah, I've been back. I've got all the groceries mostly put away. I've still got a few tins there. I did actually before I sit down. I was going to sit down for like 10 minutes for my jigsaw, although I'm kind of stuck on it at the moment. It's going to be a bit of a challenging one. But I've got, obviously, so I've got all the vegetables washed. I will prep some fruit for Kevin when we come back. And I might make the banana muffins when we come back. I'm going to try and get it done because they really are a 5-minute prep time. I've just got to do it. The worst part is probably getting the flour and stuff out the back of the cupboard because I've got to move the potato. Actually, it would have been good when I had the potato tins out because they're in behind them. But I'll do that after. So yeah, I'll put the tins away and then I'll sit for a few minutes and then we'll be heading over to lunch with Mum and Dad. We're on our way over to Georgia Rose, meet Mum and Dad, hopefully. Lunch. Kevin's about to hop on a work call, so I won't chat too long, but that was very nice. Enjoyed the pizza. It was a bit loud there, but it was okay. I missed having our puppies. Anyway, I'm going to finish off in the kitchen and then probably work on my puzzle for a little bit before I go get the doggies. wanted to say a quick hello, start to the day, start to this, I don't know if it's this video or the day. Yeah, it's nearly 10 o'clock, so it's very slow going this morning. Mainly because Kevin had a really, really bad night. I woke up, I think, about 2 o'clock and he was still awake. I know I woke up maybe 10, 11 and he was awake. He was on his computer doing some work. And then I woke up again at 2 o'clock and he was still awake. And I think at that stage he had an over-the-counter sleeping tablet he thought it would take. And melatonin, I think he took both. And then listened to a Headspace story, nighttime story to hopefully go to sleep, which I think he might have. I don't really know. He come through about 8 o'clock. I think he'd already called in. I think at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock he told me he'd called in sick for the day because he knew he was going to have a real bad day. Yeah, and he come through in a lot of pain, which we know, particularly for Kevin, a disturbed night, he's going to end up in a pain flare. And I'm not always quite so bad, but yeah, he certainly suffers with that. And yeah, he's gone back to sleep on the couch, so that's why I'm sitting in here. But I'm going to take the doggies out now. I thought he might have felt better, but last time I spoke to him, he was feeling really, really bad. Even too sore to get up and come back to bed. Poor thing. Having a rough time of things, especially when he doesn't sleep. It really throws him around. Anyway, I'm going to take these doggies. I think I might do the inner walk today and see how all those wattle bushes are going. I don't want to miss them in their prime. So I'm trying to get out at least once a week over there. So I think we'll do that today. Because Kevin's not real keen on that walk. I enjoy it because I enjoy the flowers. So I think that's what we'll do. And then come back. Got a bit of stuff to do in the kitchen today. A bit of ironing. See how we get on. Hopefully Kevin feels a bit better because he's got to go. I think he's got to leave here about 3 o'clock or 3:30 tomorrow morning for a 7 o'clock flight from Sydney Airport up to Brisbane to do some work with his brother. And he's staying overnight, so he'll be gone Thursday and Friday. So he'll miss his day off on Friday. I'm sure he'll be back late on Friday night, I guess. Just be me and the pubs, which will be the first time since we moved here. I'm guessing this might be a weed. It's right on the edge of the garden. But how pretty. I hope I haven't missed all the wattle. This one's been and gone already. Wow. How pretty. This little baby wattle tree. Oh my goodness. How cute. Oh, is it oh no, it's a branch. What's going on here? Okay. Looks like the rest of the plant's dead. Oh no, that's probably from that one. How funny. Yeah, I think we may have missed the big wattle bloom. Let's see what's here today. I'm glad we came today though. I'm sure it was only a week ago we were here. I'm so used to where we used to live, I'd walk past a wattle tree every day, so I had really big wattle trees. Let's see if I can find a picture to put in for you. But yeah, they were massive. These ones are still going nice. It looks like they're just not all going to go at quite the same time. Kid in there, but I don't know where I can see him now. And there he is. And this one beside looks like it's going to flower soon. Should have got my microphone, sorry, I didn't bring out the camera. I think this is where we had the most wattle. Look at that tree over there. It's stunning. But it's just not all quite going to, I don't think, be beautiful at the same time. And that one's pretty nice. This one looks like it's already... The peak flower time is not very long for the poor wattle trees. Can't tell whether he's just about ready or finished. I think, yeah, finished. Let's see now. Still very pretty. Just not what I thought it might have turned into. See a lot of birds around. I've got car noise, so you possibly can't hear them. Oh yeah, you haven't gone yet. Okay, so this one will be stunning when it goes. I mean, it's pretty. Still pretty. That bright yellow against the blue sky. Or white clouds. Don't know if it's a flower or not. Oh yes, look. It is going to flower. I was just admiring all the new growth on it. I wonder what it's going to turn into. It's kind of exciting. I noticed this the other day when we were driving. It's quiet when the cars stop making all the noise. Well, that real plant, the half of them might have been fake. Some fell over. How pretty. Some nice little flowers along here. I just got called ma'am. You don't get it a lot in Australia. I love going different ways and just discovering different things that are flowering. How pretty is that? I know you would have seen all these last year, but you know. Nice flowers. Oh, as you can tell, I'm back home. I've spoken to you since I've been home. A bit out of sorts with Kevin being home, and he's closed the bedroom door, so I had to sleep, which is fine. But I had to go in my shower and get ready like I wanted to. I don't feel like doing my Coco Lime exercises, so I'm not doing that. And hopefully that tomorrow instead. Oh, my hair's crazy. I did have a nice walk. Oh my God, what is going on? Sorry, crazy hair. We had a nice walk, about 35 minutes. That was a good long walk for them. My foot's not bad. It's just niggly. It's not terribly painful. I definitely feel like it's improving. I'm going to go and do some stuff in the kitchen though. I've hung out my washing, brought in my washing and hung out my washing. I did all my summer Saffron Road stuff today. I usually hand wash them, but I just put everything in the washing machine for a one-off wash and just did it on the gentle cycle. That's all hanging up. Do need to try and do a bit of ironing. Again, if I don't do it today, it can wait till tomorrow. But yeah, I need to go and make dinners tonight, which is the lentil rice slice. So I'll get that. Oh, I haven't got any rice. Oh, fail. I can probably use the dog rice. What a fail. I looked at rice and everything, but they didn't have the rice that I usually like to buy. They haven't had it for ages. So I thought, well, if I've got to get rice, I'll just go to the source and get some rice. Oh man. I just don't think what else I could do. I did, I think I've got some African stew in the freezer, so maybe I'll just get that out and we could have the lentil rice slice later. Kevin's not going to be home for dinner the next 2 nights. How annoying. Well, I may or may not make the lentil rice slice, but I've got a lot of leek for it. I've got all the stuff for it, which won't really last. So I'll see if I can make that. Do my air fried vegetables, so I've got them to snack on. And make banana muffins. I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't know. I feel a bit out of sorts this morning. So anyway, I'll go and get that done. Oh, and I need to make some chia pudding. So I want to do my stuff that's got to be done in the kitchen. And then maybe I'll do the ironing a bit. Or probably do that, have my breakfast. I don't know. I'm all over the place, sorry guys. Well, I did have a productive food session. I didn't film it, but I've got the muffins done. I've got dinner done, and I baked it since I had the oven on for the muffins. I thought I'd go ahead and cook it. So I've got 2 nights of the very veggie lentil rice slice or whatever it's called. And I did my air fried potatoes. I think that's about it. I decided I'd just put everything in the washing machine, and I also started my chia pudding, but then I see we've got a bit of a mess because we had some guys coming to fix our air conditioning or something, so Now I've got to put the stuff back up in the cupboard. I guess I can do that. Kev's not feeling great still. Poor Kevin.
Drunk my tea.
No, poor Kevy.
I don't know why I couldn't sleep. I always know as soon as I don't sleep.
Yeah, I know I said that when you're going to have a bad day.
Brisbane, I've got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
I've already told them.
So it's not going to be any fun.
No.
I'll have to go to bed early and try and make sure I can sleep somehow.
Yeah. Post lunch, I've been working on my jigsaw for a bit. I'm going to take the doggies out now and then do any ironing Kevin needs for me to do for his trip.